And a good Wednesday evening to you. Richard Scott here, local forecast update. A lot of questions about Thursday, and a lot of people concerned about the risk of severe weather. So let's talk about that and kind of answer some of those questions for you. First off, this afternoon, very warm. We topped down to 80s for the most part across all of central Alabama. Some areas touching the upper 80s, like Demopolis, Montgomery. One of the hotter spots, Montgomery and Jasper, topping out at 86 to 87 earlier this afternoon. Things pretty quiet this evening at about 9:45 on this Wednesday night across central Alabama. But notice the rain and storms back to the west. That will start to impact our local weather starting tomorrow. Notice the cluster storms. I want to show you this over South Louisiana. That bears watching carefully. Now that could in turn be a player in our forecast in terms of determining if we're going to have severe weather issues or not, or a low-end risk, depending on what happens with that feature tonight. If it ends up near New Orleans, Mobile, Biloxi, over towards Panama City, and just kind of sits there for much of the day on Thursday, that's going to really reduce the risk of severe weather. I think that's a realistic possibility. You see the storms back to the northwest over Arkansas, Missouri. Some of those are severe tonight. Here's a forecast model. Let's take you into tomorrow morning. There could be some showers early in the morning. I think the better rain chance comes, though, as we go into the midday hours into the afternoon, as that cluster storms over the southern portions of Mississippi and Alabama kind of builds in from the southwest. That will bring some rain in here by mid-afternoon. Here's 4:30. We've got showers and thunderstorms ongoing across central Alabama. The severe weather issue should be primarily to our northwest by that point, and additional showers and storms roll in here tomorrow night. Again, I don't think those have a high potential of producing severe weather. We'll carefully watch it. Again, it all depends on what's going to happen down to the south over the Gulf Coast. If a big cluster storm sits there for much of the day on Thursday, that will greatly reduce any risk of severe weather. Here's what I think, and it looks like for the Interstate 59 corridor, places like Livingston, Utah, over towards Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Gadsden. This looks like a low-end risk for a few strong to possibly severe thunderstorms. The better chance should be over northwest Alabama. Areas like Hamilton, Haleyville, areas to the west and north of Jasper, back to the west of Coleman, north of Fayette. That's going to be the better chance for getting a severe thunderstorm. Now, you go further west, you get even higher probabilities across North Mississippi and western portions of Tennessee. In that orange area, there could be some isolated areas of large hail, some damaging wind gusts, maybe a spin-up tornado or two. Again, the main concern will be to our northwest for Thursday afternoon into Thursday night. Time frame, we're talking about 3 p.m. to midnight, Thursday afternoon into Thursday night. As storms continue east, they should be weakening during the overnight hours Thursday night. Here's your forecast for Thursday. We should be dry early in the morning, but notice during lunchtime, showers and thunderstorms will start to nose in, especially over West Alabama. It may take a little bit longer for East Alabama to get some of that rain by 3 o'clock. All of us are in a chance for getting some rain. Understand it's not going to rain all day for Thursday, but parts of the day will be wet. Here's that forecast. Now Friday, it's all out of here. It's going to be nice on Friday. We'll top out in the upper 70s, becoming sunny pretty quickly on Friday. In fact, there's a chance Friday could be sunny all day. Depends on how fast we can get the clouds out of here during the morning hours. Saturday, looking gorgeous. We'll top out in the low 80s, nice and refreshing at night, low 50s. Friday morning and Saturday morning, mid-50s by Sunday morning. Clouds will increase on Sunday, and our next system will bring some rain and thunderstorms will arrive on Monday. It looks like on Monday, we got several days to watch it, but at this current thinking, it looks like the low's going to be a little far to the south to really give us a severe weather risk. And it also looks like could be some more storms on the coast Monday into Monday afternoon. That could also limit the risk of severe weather. We'll need to watch it carefully. Again, we are several days out, and a lot could change with that. So again, keep checking back with us for Thursday as we do continue to move into the system. Understand there could be some issues across the area, but this could end up being a very low-end or non-severe event, depending on what happens to our south. So if you have a radar on your phone, look at the storm south of us. Look towards Mobile, Gulf Shores, over towards Pensacola by midday tomorrow. If there's a huge cluster of storms there, just basically count on it being a very limited threat up our way. Now, if the Gulf is wide open, we'll have to watch that carefully. But again, right now, our current thinking is this is going to be a very limited event, primarily for northwest Alabama. We'll have updates on our weather blog. If you go over to WVUA23.com and click on Weather Blog. Lots of updates right there as well. So again, here's your 7-day forecast. You see no cold air inside. If you've already planted that garden, you may be okay. We're getting into April now. It's just a little more rare to get a freeze this late in the season. It doesn't mean it can't happen, but right now there are no signs of that. So if you had already planted that garden, I think it'll be okay as we go into the spring. So that's your forecast update. Hope you have a good night, and we'll have more updates overnight and tomorrow morning.